Hello, Year 5, and welcome to your SPAG lesson. So, as always, we are splitting our SPAG lessons into two different sections, into a spelling section, which is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and into two grammar sessions where we're going to be continuing to have a look at parentheses. Last week, you were identifying how to demarcate parentheses. This week, we're going to have a go at using it. And last week, you were looking at using the able suffix and words that were spelt with ible. We're sort of carrying on with that a little bit, but we're looking at their adverb sort of cousins instead of the adjectives. But first of all, as always, let's have a go at using our word of the day. Now, if you are with us on Teams, then you will see underneath one of the activities today will be a Word document that has got this slide at the top of it that's got what the word of the day is. Underneath that, you can just write a sentence in there. If you're not with me on Teams, then as normal, you can have a go at writing a sentence using the word fascinate. So it's a verb. If something fascinates you, it interests and delights you so much that your thoughts tend to concentrate on it. So if you find something fascinating, it means that you're quite obsessively interested in it. So Jenny thought the millipedes were fascinating. You can have synonyms of engross or captivate. Its antonym or its opposite is bore or boring. You can be fascinated. Something can be fascinating, or you can fascinate, or something can fascinate other people. So have a go in that Word document at writing your own sentence using the word fascinate, and then we will move on. Okay then, guys, so let's have a look at the words that we're going to be mainly focusing on this week. So hopefully you'll be able to see what they all have in common as well. I'll give you just a moment to see if you can sort them into two groups, just like we did last time. So pause the screen and see if you can sort those words into two groups, however you want to do them. Hopefully, like last week, you will notice that we are looking at a difference between A and I, but instead of able and ible, this week it's ably and ibly, which is quite fun to say. So the words that we've got on this board are probably, which comes from the root word probable, understandably, which comes from the root word understand, unbelievably, which comes from the root word believe, sorry, unreasonably, which comes from the root word reasonable or unreasonable, regrettably, which comes from the root word regret, possibly, which comes from the root word possible, incredibly, which comes from the root word incredible, and imperceptibly, which comes from the root word imperceptible, which means something so slight that you can barely notice it. So that's what we're going to be focusing on this week. And it's a nice, relatively easy task for you this week, today. What is the adverb used in each sentence? So there are 5 different sentences. All of them have got an adverb used in them. Remember that we can often use a clue to help us to find adverbs. They often end in ly. Now, if you are doing this on Teams, as well as this PowerPoint, I've also put a quiz up where you have each sentence and you need to write in the answer box what the adverb is that is used in each sentence. If you're not on Teams, then just do it in the normal way and send me over your answers. The reason that this one's quite short is because I just want you to make sure that you're really familiar with those words. So hopefully you were able to do that. If you had a bit of time at the end, then feel free to practice them over again. I know that some of you used like the rainbow writing where you use different colors, or you try and use them in context, or you have a look at their meanings. Whatever works for you is the best way that you can practice your spellings.